All right, bi-weekly reader time, finally. Third time trying to record this, because each and every time I realized I ran out of disk space. But finally, this should be able to go all the way through. At least I hope. So, yeah, I know it's been about a month since my last bi-weekly reader. Sorry about that. But life's gotten in the way, and I haven't been able to do it. So, hopefully, I will be able to get my bi-weekly reader back in order in about 2 weeks. So, we'll see. That's how it works. And just so you know, my videos will be less for this next month or two. It's not going to be too much. Hopefully it won't get too much in the way, but school's amping up. I got to focus on that. And if I got to cut down on videos, then I cut down on videos. Now, first thing I got to talk about, Peril's Gate. So I read Peril's Gate at the very start of this month in about a week, I say. Man, this book really struck a chord with me. And since my review's already out, you can go check out my review for that. I'll link it in the description. And it was amazing. Truly. I absolutely adored Peril's Gate. And I don't have much more to say than that. It really, really dug deeper into that theme of freedom and love that we see explored all throughout the Wars of Light and Shadow series so far. And finally just brought it not just to the forefront, but exploded in love, in emotion, in just such a beautiful manifestation of all its themes towards the end of this book. It was a turning point, and it was phenomenal. I highly, highly recommend the Wars of Light and Shadow series, and I don't have much more to talk about it, though, because most of what I have to say will end up being spoilers. So, also, one of my favorite characters had an absolutely phenomenal arc. And so what have I been reading besides that? I spent most of this month reading The Wandering Inn. I was going to say Wars of Light and Shadow, but that's not true. I spent like 5-6 days reading Wars of Light and Shadow. And I have also spent about 20 days trying to read this. I know, it's not even trying. I haven't really tried. It's like I got one page in, and then Wandering Inn stole away my attention. Also, because The Wandering Inn, for me, is I listen to it while doing anything at this point. If I have homework, I listen to it while doing homework. If I need to study, I listen to it while studying. And I'm just constantly listening to The Wandering Inn. And so, of course, A Fool's Hope got pushed to the side because I'm busy all the time. And but The Wandering Inn was amazing, so I'm not even mad. This is just, I need to get it done by the end of the month. I need to. I really do. But hopefully this weekend I can find the time and just crank out some nice old reading on this boy. But I have been absolutely obsessed with The Wandering Inn. Book 2 was amazing. The review for Volume 2, or Book 2, will be going up Friday. Books 3 and 4 are Volume 3. Actually, would you rather I did reviews for the books, or I did reviews for the volumes? I am very curious if you guys know or would like me to do anything specific. If not, I might do volumes, or I might do book reviews. It completely depends on what I feel like doing. And right now, I don't have any particular preference, but in general, what would you guys like? Because I don't actually care. And I just have been obsessed. The theme work is so subtle and well done and well crafted, and the characters, it kind of reminds me of how when I pick up a Fitz book, I am just sitting there with my favorite characters, with my wonderful Fitzy boy, and just getting to see his life and see how things unfold. I love that sort of thing so much. Just going through that daily life, those daily motions, and really digging into them deeply. I love that sort of stuff. It's my jam. And it hit every nail for me. and I'm listening to book 5 right now, which is the first part of volume 4, and it's amazing. It's still amazing. I cannot wait to dig deeper into it in reviews. So again, tell me, would you like me to separate volume 3's reviews into book 3 and 4, or would you just like me to do one full volume 3 review, because that was amazing. It has this, it mixes slice of life with horror. Like, there are some moments where it's like, holy shit, this is haunting, and it's terrifying. And fantastic character work and emotional moments, and it's everything I want in a series. Like, it could easily be top 3. If it gets as good as I've been told, it could easily be top 3, maybe top 2. Never, I don't like to say never, but holy fuck, I've been told that it can overcome Realm of the Elderlings for me. I just don't believe that. Realm of the Elderlings is not something you can beat. Like, in my opinion, you'd have to do something phenomenal. Like, just, not just phenomenal, but out of this world for it to beat Realm of the Elderlings. Regardless. So, what will I be reading next? A Fool's Hope. Hopefully. I hope that I can get to A Fool's Hope in time for my Red Company meeting with Chance, Chris, and Jake. And then after A Fool's Hope, well, this, regardless, I will drop everything to read it at the start of next month, is Trader's Knot. And this is, like, these two are these two alongside a third book. I think it is called The Silver Crystal, because I told the author, Ryan Lands, I hope I said that right, that I would read it in April, and April's coming up. I didn't realize how busy it would be, so I'm going to start it, because I promised I'd read it, but I don't think I said I'd finish it. Thank God for me. But, because I said I'd start it, I gotta. Honor. You know? Gotta honor my word. And for the books that I got, this, honestly, I might actually read this next month, because I love this. Grave Empire. Look at this cover. Look at this spine. And even, especially without the, like, with the dust cover alone, look at this beauty. Like, I'm obsessed. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is stunning. I love this edition, and I'm so happy I got it. And that's pretty much all I have. Oh, wait. I got this. I also got The Bone Ships, Book 1. I don't think I'm getting Book 2 or 3, which sucks. I wish I could get the whole trilogy, but god damn it! I missed the Undamaged sale. Yes, this is supposed to be undamaged, but it looks perfect to me, so I'm happy. I also got it on a discount, and, well, I won't say why I got it. Anyways, Gardens of the Moon. Jesus Christ, I forgot how heavy this is. Like, it doesn't look heavy. Like, you'd expect these to be about the same weight, but this is significantly heavier than this. I have absolutely no idea why. Like, yeah, even this. Like, this is, again, significantly heavier than this book. It's like, it actually feels kind of like a brick. Wow, okay. I want to put this on a weight now. Because, anyways, Gardens of the Moon. I also got the other two Broken Binding Malazan editions. Hoping to start this later in the year with my man, Chris from the Bearded Book Beast. And hoping I can get there to read it after Wars of Light and Shadow with my man. And hoping that fairly soon, maybe, I can read The Mask of Mirrors. I might just read this on my own. It'll be a nice old thing to check out, and, I mean, it's a beautiful cover with a beautiful lady on top of it, so, you know, great cover, great art inside. I'll show you some of the art. Oh, wait, come on. Great art inside. I think the cover's better, but I digress. I won't be mean to the artists, because I don't want to be mean to the artists. They all do a fantastic job at the Broken Binding. And what have I been watching? I haven't been watching anything. I haven't watched anything. Other than I've been watching ReZero. That's pretty much it. What have I been playing? Again, nothing. Honestly, like, that's insane. A year or two ago, like, I'd play so many video games. But nowadays, it's like, video games are very, very rare for me. Or not very, very rare, but I play them very seldom. It means I enjoy them more. I play them with friends if I ever play them. So, not a bad thing. And I think that's all I have to say. I honestly thought I'd have more to say at this. Oh, and I've been reading. I completely missed the opportunity to talk about this, but I have been reading a manga called Magus of Library. Yes, I need to finish Naruto. I know that. But that's not happening right now, and it's probably not going to happen until like halfway through May at the very least. Okay? So cut me some slack. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. And as I said, hoping to read Trader's Knot, Book 7 in the Wars of Light and Shadow, early next month, so that'll be in a week or two. Yeah, start in about a week. And gotta start The Silver Crystal, gotta start A Fool's Hope. So, hoping that in this next week, I can finish A Fool's Hope, start and preferably get mostly through Trader's Knot, and Grave Empire will have to go on the sidelines, hoping I can get to it next month. But absolutely, if I can get to Silver Crystal, not if, I will be getting to Silver Crystal next month. And then if I can finish Silver Crystal, which would be amazing, I will jump into Grave Empire. We'll see. Because, again, I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done. I mean, I told you I was mood reading this month. But beyond the 3 books that are mandates for me, that is A Fool's Hope, have to get that done. Trader's Knot, have to get that done. And because I'm reading monthly, the Wars of Light and Shadow books. And what's it called? Help me out here. The 3rd book, I said Silver Crystal, because I told Ryan Lands that I would be reading the book, and I'm sure he did a fantastic job, so I'm going to have a great time with it. And I'll get to it then. We'll see what I think of all these books. So, these are the 3 mandates for next month. I should have read Fool's Hope this month. Actually, well, hopefully I read it this week, maybe? I don't know. I have to get all the stuff I need to get done first, and then I'll get to A Fool's Hope. So, that's pretty much all I have to say. I hope you tell me what you guys have been reading for this past month or so. And I hope you all have had a fantastic month since the last time I had a bi-weekly reader. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So, I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you all next time.